everyone, welcome to the Yarn Bowl. Today in this video we're going to see how to crochet this cute chick, and if you want a free written pattern of this chick, it's available in my website theyarnbowlcrochet.com. Link for that is available in the description. And if you have an Instagram account, do follow me on my Instagram handle as well. I post project updates and fun reels on my Instagram. And if you're new to this channel, please do not forget to subscribe to the Yarn Bowl and click on the bell icon as well. Thanks for watching, and let's see how to work this chick. So for this project I'm gonna use Premier Yarn's Parfait Chunky, and it just takes less yarn for this project, and it's super quick and super easy pattern. This pocket chicks are can be done in no time, and I have posted the colors that I have used in the description, and I'm also gonna use a few other stuff for making this project. So this is Premier Yarn Parfait Chunky, and this is the base color that I'm gonna use. The color that I'm choosing is yellow, and this is orange, but the exact shades can be found in the description. And this orange shade I'm gonna use for working the leg and the mouth and the beak, and I'm gonna use 5mm crochet hook, and I'm also using the blunt tip of metal crochet hook to tuck in the extra odd ends of the yarn. And I'm gonna use 8mm safety eyes, scissors, and I'll also need stitch markers and some polyfil. So let's start working a round one with color yellow. So I'm going to work a magic ring, and I'm going to work 6 single crochets on the magic ring. So always when you're using these kind of chunky yarn, work loose stitches on your base round, which is the round one. So it'll be easy for you to like tuck once you're done your round one. It'll be easy to pull up the yarn and close the magic ring. So if you work tight stitches, is going to be difficult. That's the trick while you're working with this velvet or chunky yarn. And that's it. Round one is done. For round two, I'm going to work 2 single crochets on each stitch around. So you must note here, I'm not working slip stitch on top of my starting stitch at the end of my round one. Instead, I'm starting my round two right away. So I'm going to work 2 single crochets on each stitch around, which will sum up to 12 single crochets at the end of round 2. So we're going to start the round 3 after we complete round 2. So that's why we need a stitch marker to identify the starting stitch of each round. So now round 2 is complete. I'm going to tighten my magic ring even more and secure it with a knot. So let's start with round 3. For round 3, I'm going to work 1 single crochet in one stitch and 2 single crochet on the next stitch around. Work 1 single crochet in one stitch, and then mark your first stitch with a stitch marker, and then work 2 single crochet on the next stitch. Repeat this pattern around. Work 1 single crochet in one stitch and then 2 single crochet on the next stitch. Repeat this pattern around. So you're going to have 18 stitches at the end of round 3. So for my row 4 to 8, which will be the next 5 rounds, I'm going to just work 1 single crochet on each stitch around. So there is no increment or no decrement for this next 5 rounds. So as usual, I'm marking my first stitch with a stitch marker, and then I'm going ahead working 1 single crochet on each stitch around. So you should have 18 stitches at the end of all these 5 rounds from round 4 to round 8. So now that round 4 is complete, I'm working round 5. Before that, I'm just using one stitch marker to mark my first stitch of round 4, and then I'll use another stitch marker to mark the first stitch of subsequent rounds. So in this way it'll be easy for me to count the 5 rounds of non-increment stitches. So I'm going to go ahead, work one single crochet on each stitch around, which will be our round 5. So go ahead, work the same way until you continue working through round 8. I'll meet you at the end of round 8. So after completing your round 5, work through one single crochet on each stitch in the same way for round 6, 7 and 8. So you'll have 5 rounds of non-increment stitches from round 4 through round 8. Just proceed with these rounds. Now I'm at the end of round 8. I'm just removing the first stitch marker I used to mark round 4. So now we can work the decrement rounds. So for round 9, I'm going to work one single crochet in one stitch and single crochet 2 together in next 2 stitches around. So work one single crochet in one stitch and single crochet 2 together in next 2 stitches around. So at the end of round 9, you'll have 12 stitches. Go ahead, work one single crochet in one stitch and single crochet 2 together in next 2 stitches around. So that will be your round 9. So now round 10. So round 10 is going to be non-increment round. We are just going to work one single crochet on each stitch around. So we still will have 12 stitches at the end of round 10. Go ahead, work one single crochet on each stitch around. So that will be your round 10. Now before proceeding with the next round, we can go ahead, stuff your work with polyfill, and then we can attach the safety eyes, and then we can work your last round. So I'm just first placing my safety eyes between 8th and 9th round with 4 stitches apart, and then I'll stuff my work with polyfill. Now that's done. We are just gonna work here round 11. So for round 11, we are going to work single crochet 2 together in every 2 stitches around. So this should bring down our stitch count to 6 stitches. Don't forget to mark your first stitch with a stitch marker. The first stitch will be your single crochet 2 together. Go ahead, work single crochet 2 together in every 2 stitches around. You should have 6 stitches at the end of round 11. So after this, you might have a small gap. So you can just work slip stitches, or you can just work single crochet 2 together to close this gap. You can do anything you want. I'm just working slip stitches here around. or you can work single crochet two together also to close the gap that you may have. So after that, work a slip stitch and then you can snip off your yarn, and then use the blunt tip of metal crochet hook to tuck in the odd bits inside the amigurumi. So that now that the body is made, we can start working on the wings. So the legs and beak, we're just going to sew them. So for the wings, we're just going to make 2 of these. It's super simple. I'm just going to work a chain 3 after working a slip knot, and then work slip stitches on the second chain from the hook and then on the first chain. That's it. One wing is done. After this, snip off your yarn and work a slip stitch. Follow the same pattern for working the other wing as well. Now we are going to attach the wing to the body. You can use your crochet hook itself to attach the wing to the body. You need not sew them. So now I am working my second wing. First working a chain 3 and then work slip stitches on next 2 chain on from the second chain from the hook. Then working a slip knot, and then I'm just using my crochet hook and attaching the wings to either side of the body. Just one row below the eyes are attached, and then you can use the odd end of metal crochet hook to tuck in this yarn bit inside the amigurumi itself. After attaching the wing, we can work the beak and leg details for this chick. Now add orange yarn to the sewing needle, and then you can just work the beak and feet as I'm showing you. So that's it, our cute little chick is ready. This is called as pocket chick. It's perfect for quick gift ideas, or if you are a market person, this is very ideal project to make for markets. This can be made in less than 15 minutes, and you can make many of them for classroom gifts as well. If you want a free written pattern, it's available in my website, theyarnbowlcrochet.com. Link for that is available in the description. And if you have an Instagram account, do follow me on my Instagram handle as well. I post project updates and fun reels on my Instagram. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do not forget to subscribe to the Yarn Bowl. Thanks for watching. Bye.